Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Who will stick around for the weekend? Our coverage of the Genesis Invitational continues as we get into our second round coverage. I'm Andrew Catalan, glad to have you back with us. As we check the leaderboard, there's a look at the projected cut, and our featured player is right on that line. We'll watch him closely to see if he can make it through to the weekend here on 2K Sports.
Currently sitting a couple of strokes inside the cut line, but that is just not comfortable enough for this player. They need to play well.
Let's go out to the first hole. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar result as yesterday.
What a great shot on the par 5, on and 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
A long putt remains. John, give us a read on this putt.
Pretty sure it's going to take quite a dive to the right here.
Oh, I thought that was going down. He's got this putt for birdie. Teeing off on the par 4 second.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Let's see what the Big Cat has done so far today.
An absolute beauty here.
Time to get back to the course. This looks like a 190-yard shot. That's unfortunate.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Those are the shots you practice over and over at the range. Okay, now looking at this putt to save par. He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. The tee shot at 3. Not a bad result right there. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
This one would be from downtown. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
Putt on the way and looking good early. All right, not bad from there.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. And now here's a look at the par 3 fourth.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
This is a 3-wood. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Wow, I really like that.
Such soft hands.
4 feet left to the hole.
This putt, it's to save the par.
As we head to the next hole, it's Justin Thomas on top of the leaderboard by 1.
Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
And now intrepid on-course reporter John standing by.
Down on the 12th hole, guys. This is JT's next shot.
Okay, time to return to the action. That makes its way to the first cut.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday, a little bit more difficult today.
That is a high quality shot. Got a lot of that one. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is a courageous, courageous putt to be staring down 44 feet to the cup.
Yeah, that's a good line, that one. Oh, that rush past the hole with some serious speed. And this putt coming up for his par. And well holed. Let's move on. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Standing over his second shot. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Currently 1 under for the event.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
And now this from about 150 yards away.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
Okay, that's going to play. Okay, we measured. It's 19 feet to the cup. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage. Over to number 8. It's a par 4.
Look out left.
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. That was really well played. 4 feet to the cup. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. The tee shot at number 9.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
I've got about 160 yards to the hole here.
1 extra club required to this elevated green.
Bring your hand wedge. This is going for the bunker.
You really got to hit the green there.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Big shot out of the green side bunker. Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us about this bunker shot?
I don't think he's going to have an easy time getting this one out of the bunker, Andrew. It's pretty deep. Oh, baby. Yeah, I like the look of this.
Just a little work to do for bogey. No longer in the red, he falls to even par for the event.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
We start the back 9 with a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Let's go down to John on the course for an update.
Down here on the 17th, and this is Justin Thomas.
This one greenside in the rough. Out of the sand. Well, a big par save could mean a lot going forward.
And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
This lie's not great.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Setting up for his third shot.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Yeah, that was a safe play. Well, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here.
Little birdie look in here.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
You know what they say, never up, never in. Just a short putt remaining here. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
That got a little out of control, I think. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Ooh, that almost went down. And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Justin Thomas is our current leader. Well, 13th. It's unlucky for some, Rich.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Oh, he's hit it straight into the woods. No good there. Setting up in some very deep rough.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
He may not have enough club to reach the green here.
just a little right of the green.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Ooh. This putt coming up is for triple bogey. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Sitting at 3 over for the event. On the tee here, the par 3 14th.
Luke, it's a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Found the green side rough. $11 feet to the cup. Henny's down there. You got a read?
This one's moving just a smidge to the left.
Might need to get the feel back on the putting green. And this next putt, it's for bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Justin Thomas, currently in top spot.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
This is a 200-yard shot. Pulling hybrid out of the bag. That one is not on a good line, headed toward the rough. Well, he misses the green. That's a tough one to swallow.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
Wow, I thought that was going in. 3 feet remain.
This for a bogey.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, Justin Thomas has a 1-shot lead. Time now for a par 3. This is a 7-iron on the way. Here's the second at 16. All right, going to need this one to save par. As we take a look at the leaderboard, Justin Thomas is the leader. Let's check out the 17th. It's a par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
This one got away from him, heading to the rough. Here's the third shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left. Needs a little ground help to the left.
Not a bad shot right there. This one is 13 feet out. Henny, how tricky is this one?
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
On a nice line.
Oh, that birdie would have been a big boost to the card. And a tap in as we move on to the next hole. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. Out to the 18th tee.
Tee shot up the hill, fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Okay, that'll play. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
That's a misfire there.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. That's a really nice play.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Needs this putt to save par. Time to go sign your card and get something to eat. Well, Beamer, pack up your stuff. Our featured player is headed home.
Now the next question is aisle or window. I'm telling you, it's a terrible feeling missing the cut, but you learn from all the mistakes you made, you move on, and hopefully forget about it or fix the problems before you tee it up next time.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long and we'll see you next time.